This is the province of Benguet.
I know you said it in the heat of the moment, but did you say what you mean? Yeah. Your face turned bright red and your body was frozen. Think I could hear your heartbeat.
Magandang buhay tourists, I'm Elijah, your tour guide for today. I would like to welcome you to the Salad Bowl of the Philippines, province of Benguet. In this virtual tour, you will enjoy and love what to see, what Benguet can offer to everyone. Northern Luzon Island's Benguet province is located at the southernmost point of the Cordillera mountain range. It boasts a mountainous landscape with peaks, ridges, and canyons, as well as a moderate climate that is generally pleasant. It is 311 kilometers away from Manila, and it takes 5 hours and 44 minutes via R-8 and Northern Luzon Expressway. La Trinidad is its capital. Because of its large supply of upland veggies, the Highland Province is referred to as the Salad Bowl of the Philippines. The southernmost point of Cordillera Administrative Region is where Benguet is situated. Mountain Province borders it on the north, Pangasinan on the south, La Union and Ilocos Sur on the west, and Nueva Vizcaya and Ifugao on the east. Atok, Bacon, Bocod, Bugyas, Itogon, Kabayan, Kapangan, Kibungan, La Trinidad, Mangkayan, Sablan, Tuba, and Tublay are among the towns and municipalities of Benguet. Are you all excited to know more about the province of Benguet? I welcome you to the beautiful tourist spots of Benguet. First attraction is one of the best spelunking destination in Benguet, the Aran Cave. In Tuba, Benguet, there is a new spelunking location called Aran Cave, formerly known as Tukang Cave. Since the cave hasn't been fully investigated, its length may even go beyond Country and Twin Peaks into nearby barangays. The name of the cave, Aran, is an Iloilo word that means giant, according to the locals who assert that it was once the home of a giant. Your tour guide will also talk about the mystery surrounding this tale and how a giant might reside in a cave where a normal person would have to crawl through cracks to enter. However, its previous name, Tukang Cave, comes from a sitio in which the cave is found. Some sparkly patches can be seen on the roof of the area at the cave's entrance. The phrase Taki Tibalitok or even cave molds is commonly used by the locals. You may first ride a jeepney headed towards Country. You can travel down Cannon Road on a bus. Tell the driver to drop you off to the neighborhood road that leads close to the cave's entrance. Along the road, there is a green sign that designates the alighting section. This costs between 35 to 60 pesos to ride. Tourists and visitors must pay a registration fees of 200 pesos each when they arrive at the registration's booth. This covers the cost of the headlight as well as the environmental and tour guide expenses. You must pay 500 pesos if you plan to spelunk alone. If you don't already have extra rubber shoes, you can rent some there that look like Crocs. In addition, there is a store nearby where you can order inexpensive meals and buy typical snacks and drinks. After spelunking, you can unwind at the swimming pool. The journey to the cave's entrance took 15 minutes. The Buod River, a hanging bridge, and some semi-forest vegetation abounding with orchids, moss, and vines are all along the road. Oh! Such a simple beginning to our journey. You had to squeeze through the tight spaces and rappel down to steep. Muddy rock cliff to enter Aran Cave. Fortunately, platforms for holding to ropes had been placed up. Why was this spelunking in Aran so special? The tallest of these falls rises 15 feet above the ground. One of the highlights of the adventure was climbing, the two of them. To succeed, tourists undoubtedly had to face and overcome their own fears. You will also pass by a various limestone and stalagmite formation along the way. The shapes of a cathedral dome, spines, horns, etc. come to mind. Oh! We had to take pictures whenever we could in order to document these incredible creations. In addition to the breathtaking scenery inside, the cave's history is another fascinating lesson. It is called after a giant by the name of Aran who formerly resided in the cave. According to our tour guide, the disappearance of thousands of construction workers during the 1990s is allegedly attributed to Aran. They say he gorged himself on them. Interesting tale? No. When you visit the cave, it is best to get the full story from the local guides. I know that you are all excited to visit Aran Cave and experience the amazing attractions. And there's more. I welcome you all to the one of the most visited mountains in the Philippines, Mount Ulap.
Evergreens in a dream of an island town. Draw a line in the sand and we'll smooth it down. And we decide we'll get in the middle, count 'em off one at a time, and we'll try to get us right. We're waking in the white sunlight's out.
Benguet's Itogon province is home of Mount Ulap. One of the most popular mountains in the Philippines is this one. It provides beautiful views of the Cordillera mountain range and is frequently referred to as Little Mount Ugo because it offers a view of pine ridges that is similar to its counterpart. The elevation of Mount Ulap is 1,846 meters or 6,056 feet above sea level. Mount Ulap's starting location is 1 hour and 6 minutes drive from Aran Cave, making it the ideal day trek for people looking for peace in nature. One of the Philippines' most picturesque mountain is Mount Ulap. The Gungal Rock Formation is most well-known location on Mount Ulap. It is this rock formation with stunning views that has helped the mountain become well-known for its stunning photographs. The mountain was also given the name Mount Ulap because at its summit, the cloud actually contact and kiss the mountains. At the summit of the mountain, hikers may reach out and touch the sea of clouds. The mountain is therefore known as Mount Ulap. Mount Ulap has 3 recognizable peaks and is a year-round climbable mountain. Ang Banaw Paway, the highest mountain, rises to a height of 1,788 meters above sea level. The summit, which is the third peak, is 1,846 meters above sea level, while the second peak is Gungal Rock, which is 1,814 meters high. You can ascend via its heights to get breathtaking views of Benguet Mountains range, grassy hillsides, boreal caves, and sea of clouds. How much time does it take to hike Mount Ulap? It takes an average of 3 hours and 44 minutes to accomplish this route, which is deemed as a moderately difficult. It's a long ride for you guys, but I assure you that you will enjoy your vacation here in Benguet. We are now in our 4th destination in Benguet. I welcome you to the Bayokyok Falls in Tublay, Benguet.
Adoy adi maawatan mandanag sanrik na umalisan na idumduma ay padasin lubong adu ay salutsod ng Diyos ka na umalika kang sakansik ay madagsanan idwat mo amin problema yadanak mong sakan at wala dital na tanlaylay dagsik Tanlaylay dagsik Tanlaylay dagsik Umali ka kan sakan Tanlaylay dagsik
There is a waterfall called Bayokyok Falls that is close to the community of Tual. Bayokyok Falls is a short distance from the Asin Hot Spring is aforementioned settlement. If you are familiar with it, simply cross a hanging bridge to the opposite bank of the river. Mount Yangbu, it takes 43 minutes to get to Bayokyok Falls. Any jeeps that travel straight from La Trinidad or Baguio City to Tual in the common language. Each of its three lovely tiers features calm aquamarine pools. One must rappel down sleek rocks to reach the other waterfalls, where clear waters provide a refreshing shower. Provide the top of the first waterfall during adventures can leap into a deep section of the pool. If you love waterfalls, you will love Bayokyok Falls. Our next attraction is a small town in Benguet, known for its flower farms and breathtaking scenery. Do you love eating cabbage? I do. It can be eaten for breakfast, lunch, or dinner with just a touch of salt and some pieces of meat. The region of Benguet produces thousands of kilograms of cabbage each month. It is indeed one of the main ingredients in most Igorot meals. In the market, cabbage is everywhere. I've seen large, little, dry, green, and violet cabbage roses, but I never would have thought they existed. Additionally, it is produced by the Northern Blossom Flower Farm in Atok. I will tell you why Mr. and Mrs. Ganayan are the owners of the property, which was initially used to cultivate and produce flowers. However, it is made available to everyone for tourism, photo and video shoots in response to public demand. Social media has recently promoted the Northern Blossom Flower Farm, opening up new prospects for the people. Homestays are emerging and locals are being thought to serve as a tour guides. Tourists are gradually learning about the other parks of Atok through tour packages provided by Barangay Sangayan. Tourists are gradually learning about other parks of Atok through the tour packages provided by Barangay Sayangan. The farm's star attraction are the robust and distinctive cabbage roses. They are wide, attractive, and colorful. Imagine thousands of them lined up across the field, compelling you to return. The farm's landscape is made up of greenhouses and open fields that showcase the wide variety of colorful flowers and plants. From the farm, visitors can see the peaks of Mount Pulag and Mount Timbak, the first and third highest mountains in Luzon, as well as its neighborhood municipalities of Kabayan and Bukod. The area is not simply known for its cabbage roses. There are many more blossoms that have an equally alluring beauty, including my favorite white or pink everlasting Matthiola, snapdragons, larkspur, and snapdragons. The Northern Blossom Flower Farm is best visited from January to April when the cabbage roses are in full bloom. For our last attraction, I welcome you all to the provinces of Benguet, Ifugao, and Nueva Vizcaya, which are bordered by Mount Pulag.
I'm in the headswim. Just can't get you off my mind. When our eyes collided, Baudelaire, my heavy ghost. Where'd you go, my friend? You just walked out again into the night. You're the one for me, foxtrotting in cha-cha heels, stood on the gold bar, trying to find somebody's eye. Where'd you go, my friend? You brought the night to the still. When you struck a pose on the marble stairway, in the taxi, standing by the foyer light. You're so pretty, 1,000 summers in your eyes. Where'd you go, my friend? You brought the night to an end. When you struck a pose on the marble stairway, I'm doing well. The millions just keep rolling. I'm in the headswim, waiting for you by the foyer light.
It is the tallest peak in Luzon and the third highest mountain in the Philippines. More than 500 different plant species can be found on the peak. Nature enthusiasts would undoubtedly find Mount Pulag to be the paradise. Pulag, which rises to the height of 2,926 meters above sea level, is Luzon's tallest peak and a favorite among hikers and trekkers for its attractive roads and breathtaking views of the Sea of Clouds. There are things you should expect when you are visiting Mount Pulag: Sea of Clouds, cold weather, and expect that there are a lot of hikers in the area. Oh, there's a lot to visit in Benguet, and I guess you are preparing yourself for this memorable trip. This is the end of our tour in the Salad Bowl of the Philippines, Benguet.
just can't get you off my mind. When our eyes collided, Baudelaire, my heavy ghost, where'd you go, my friend? You just walked out again into the night. You're the one for me, foxtrotting your cha-cha heels, stood on the gold bar, trying to find somebody's eye. Where'd you go, my friend? You brought the night to a still. When you struck a pose on the marble stairway, in the taxi, standing by the foyer light. You're so pretty, 1,000 summers in your eyes. Where'd you go, my friend? You brought the night to an end. When you struck a pose on the marble stairway, I'm doing well. The millions just keep rolling. I'm in the headswill, waiting for you by the foyer light.